Hello all, Munch here. Welcome to another episode of the FM19 Southampton save. Today it is Champions League and the kettle is boiling, so you can probably hear it in the background. Noisiest kettle ever. I'm so professional. Okay, tea is made. Oh, it's my Star Wars lightsaber mug. So cool. So yes, today is more Champions League. We are against Inter Milan away at, I think it is still the San Siro that they play at. And yeah, it's exciting and also a very, very, very crunch game. And I don't know how many times more I can say very. Basically, to let you know where we are in the Champions League, the group is as tight as a tight thing. Barcelona are currently top with 3 games played altogether. They're top with 5 points. They've won 1 and drawn 2. One of those was notably against us. We have won 1, drawn 1 and lost 1. Annoyingly, we actually lost home to Leipzig, but we'll get onto that in a minute. We are tied on points with Inter, but their goal difference is slightly inferior to ours, hence why we are top, but we haven't played them yet. And then Leipzig are bringing out the rear of 1 win and 2 losses, but there's only 2 points separating the entire group, so a lot to be, well, still a lot to play for. Along with the Inter game today, we also have a home game against Swansea in the Premier League, and I'll run you quickly through what's happened since the last time that we met. Obviously, in the last time we met, we did lose 2-1 to Tottenham and beat Leipzig 2-1. Since then, it's actually been all wins in the Premier League, 4 straight wins against Bournemouth, Newcastle, West Brom and Brighton respectively. So we are beating the teams that we should really be beating. The only really big win in that was the one against West Brom, 4-1 away from home. The other one to be only won by the odd goal. So we're struggling a little bit for form. Leipzig beat us 3-2 in the Champions League, and then we drew 0-0 with Barcelona at St Mary's, which I still think is quite a good result. We probably should have won the match, in all fairness. We had more chances, but we just couldn't take them. They've got Kylian Mbappe in this game, so... and then we actually, of course, we lost Liverpool in the Carabao Cup, but we all knew that was going to happen because it's Liverpool and it's a cup competition, or it's just Liverpool in general, so yeah. Right, today then we're going to play Inter Milan. Let's see how the team lines up. So you can tell the main problem we got is actually fitness. We've picked up a lot of injuries recently. We've got a lot of players that are kind of in the mid-80s section at the moment. No doubt to the Bundgaard for a start, Beltran, Kieran Tierney, but he's always tired, and Johnny is tired as well. I'm tempted to play Rosas, but I might save it for the Swansea game because I got a feeling we can probably deal with that game. But I have had to rest Googles. He's on 82%. James Maddison has been in good form for us as well recently, but he drops to the bench and Moroni is going to come in. So the full lineup is Patricio in goal, Kieran Tierney, Jikia and Ginter making up the back two. What's his name? Bichi Conti is very, very tired, so he can't play today. Johnny's at right back, then you've got Højbjerg and Beltran in the middle. They two are filming a very solid partnership together. Patty Cutrone is going to get a rare start out on the left. Moroni is in the centre, and then Bundgaard on the right, with Brill, Donald and Bolo heading up the front. If we could get away with a point here, I'd be happy. I think if we win, we really take it into our own hands. But they've got a good load of players there, no less than Julian Weigl as well, who obviously we sold to them in the summer transfer window. So we're going to have to keep an eye out for him. And as you can tell, they have got some very decent players. No doubt that Raheem Sterling is in there, Mariano, Rajan Nainggolan, who's always very good, Stefan de Vrij, Virasalco. They've got some very decent footballers in there, so we really are going to have to pay attention. And just try our best to keep them contained. But I think they're actually probably the second favourites in the group. We're more like the third, I think. We're better than Leipzig, but or near similar to Leipzig, but I don't think we're quite as good as Inter or Barcelona. So if we can get any kind of result here, that'd be a massive feather in the cap. I'm going to swap from positive to cautious, actually. Maybe we're going to sit back a little bit, maybe maintain a bit of shape, try and frustrate them a little bit. Because at the moment, we're not really doing any damage. Rafinha's over a free kick here. Gotta go back to positive now. Oh, God, we didn't need that. Did not need that. It's a really good free kick. And he's bent that right around the ball. It's unstoppable. Trouble. I'm going to demand more from the boys. It's not been a good start from us. He's got a really good break on here. If Brill makes the right run. And they've gone to Bundgaard instead. A good counter-attack goal would be brilliant here. Moroni, 2 Mahulo. It wasn't Moroni either, it was bloody Bundgaard. Commentating's all over the place, just like Brill's finishing. Is the highlight going to continue? It looks like it might actually end up being one for Inter as Mariano tries to get onto the ball. Andre Gomez fires out to Rafinha, who's having a wonderful game. Kieran Tierney heads away. Patty Cutrone clears it, but only as far as Virasalco, and back come Inter again. The pressure is firmly on us at the moment. We cannot really get out of our half. Gomez to Nainggolan, don't let him shoot. Oh my God, we're getting absolutely spanked. Not in a good way. Sterling there, fine Andre Gomez. He's squared to Nainggolan. We just gave him all the time in the world to turn, and we know what a good shot he's got on him, for God's sake. Beltran. Bit of a hopeful hitting hope ball. Mbolo, square it in. Bungard must be getting Christian Bungard. He has probably been our only real outlet, and he's actually managed to get himself a goal. It's a lovely finish. Good ball by Briel as well. So we're back in it. The first real attack that we've had, minus that Briel shot from earlier. And we've made it count at least. Good play by Moroni there to recycle it around. And great timing ball from Mbolo. And finish is emphatic. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. Half time is approaching, and I am happy that it's only 2-1 at the moment. It could be a lot worse with the way that we played, in all fairness. And we definitely need to change something. So we are going to change it up a little bit here. We're actually going to have a little variation of our 5-2-1-2. And we're going to put Roch into the middle of the park, just in front of the back two, and hope that this kind of... It's a gamble, I won't lie. But we need to try something. Moroni here over a free kick, whips it in. Højbjerg at the back post, heads it off the bar. Briel, Donald and Bolo tucks it in. Of course he does. It's Briel. He's magic. 9th goal of the season. Not sure how Moroni gets the assist for that, but we will roll with it. This would be a big thing to come back from being 2-0 down away at the San Siro. Surely that's Højbjerg's assist. That's a weird one. Not great keeping either, but I just don't care. Moroni is injured, and that can only, pulled knee ligaments. He is definitely coming off, and on comes Super Ross Barkley for his first turnout in 5 months or 6 months since the Europa League final. Or was it the semi-final? It was one of the league games, wasn't it, before the Europa League final? If we can hold out here, I'll be delighted. Verasalka to Mariano, back to Verasalka. Come on. Oh, they got a man over here. Daily Blind, don't let him shoot. 3-2. It's 3-2. Any kind of throw-in or set piece we're just so vulnerable from. It's like they just don't chase out enough, and there's so many. They've got the overlap there at the back, and Blind just... Oh, Patricio, what are you doing, mate? He's just running towards it. You lemon. Highlight straight from the kickoff. Can we make something of it? We need to. Briel down the line. He's usually got a good delivery on him. He whips it in. Pat Cutrone heads it in. It is 3-3. Oh my god, what a game. What a game to start the day's episode. This is nuts. Literally, that's about 15 seconds after their goal went in. We've just literally gone down the other end. A few passes, and it's Briel's delivery as always is superb. Look at this. And Cutrone gets up. He's done nothing all day. It's a wonderful finish. Get in. Come on. Are we going to make something of a set piece of our own here? Briel tees it back to Johnny. Johnny whips it in. Cutrone. Oh, he's offside. 7 minutes to go at the San Siro. It's a rhyming day today. Chance. Is there a chance for us here? Johnny throws it into Briel, who's been very good today, as he always is in the big games. Højbjerg to Roch. To Genie. Goodbye at Kieran Tierney. He's got room. Pick the pass, Kieran. Don't do that, Kieran. Don't do that, Kieran. There's so many men over. It's... why are there so many men forward? Literally, there were 7 Inter players against 2 defenders there. It's saying that this is a missed interception from Jicky. I'm not being funny, but look at this. Look how many Inter players get forward here. He's got his choice. Oh, it's so bad. I don't believe this. Unless Ross whips it in. Roche, tee it back. Oh, it's over. It's an absolutely amazing game. But we've come out on the wrong end of it. I'm going to say I can't fault any of your performances. It was just one of those days. And it was just a bad day at the office. Gonzalo Moroni's out for 2 to 3 weeks. I don't want to go to the press conference. Right, okay, we are 3 points behind Inter and 4 behind Barcelona, and we have Inter to play. We have both of them to play again. So it's still relatively in our hands, but we really need to turn it on against Inter at St Mary's. I'll see you at the Swansea game. Oh, I can't believe that's just happened. So here we are, viewers. It is the Swansea game today, and let's have a quick look at where we are on the table. Premier League-wise, we are actually only 2 points off the top, but Spurs do have a game in hand, and they are currently leading at the moment. But a win today would apply some pressure, and let's face it, that's all we really need to do at the moment. I'm happy just to still be in the conversation after the start that we had. So today is a must-win game. Swansea aren't doing particularly well. They're 15th in the league. We really need to be catching up with them, and Spurs did lose to Liverpool. So with that in mind, this is a real opportunity now to stake a place and get in and amongst the real big hitters in the league. So it's a bit of a rotated lineup today with the fact in mind that we have got a lot of tired bodies. Patricio's in goal, Jicky is at left back. Alex Fernando gets a rare start today. Actually, I'm going to give him a bit of faith. He's been basically bitching about not playing a lot, so I'm going to give him a chance today. He's partnering Ginter. Rosas is at right back. Then you've got Dini Ronaldo with Beltran in the middle. Then Goebbels, Barkley, David Neres, who makes a rare appearance again. And Brill, Donald and Bolo as well. A lot of players aren't quite match sharp, so they're not going to last it. But I need to keep rotating the squad and maybe just try and get everyone a bit fitter. Goebbels drives at the defender, whips it. Not enough bending, a bit too high. Not a great finish. Good build-up, but not a great finish. 15 minutes gone. Not a lot really happening apart from those two Goebbels sort of half chances speculative efforts. But we have got a free kick here. And Goebbels heads over again. You can't keep him out of it, but he's just not having a good day worth of finishing. He's missed every single chance that's fallen to him. And David Neres is whipping in some superb deliveries. And that's headed away off of Briel's head. Genie's on the ball now. Recycle it. Good lad. Ginter. Plays it to Ross Barkley. Ross. Oh! What a save. Is it a save or did it come off the post? I can't really tell. I think it was a save. It looks like it because it went out for a corner. Another highlight. And is it going to be another wasted chance for us? Or are we actually finally going to take the lead this time? Genie Wijnaldum on the ball. Finds Rosas. Back to Genie. Genie to Beltran. This is good passing and good probing. We like that. Goebbels on the left here. Whips it in front post. Brill! That post. That goal frame is shaking. Swansea on the ball. Paddy McNair on the ball. Finds Richie. Can we, if they get any from this game, I'm going to be fuming. Oh, don't you dare. Andre Gray's through on goal. Good save by Patricio. It'd be very FM if I conceded that one after I've hit the bar 4 times in the first 30 minutes of the game. Half-time's approaching. I can't see us getting a goal at the moment. It's not like we haven't created the chances. We've just not finished them. And don't you dare. Don't you dare. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, Jack Cork's made it 1-0 to Swansea. Yeah, okay. Brilliant. He's offside. He's miles offside. No one's appealing though, so maybe not. But I need to see this. Oh, bloody hell, he's miles on side. Just no one followed him. I'm absolutely seething. I'm going to give him 10 minutes. 10 minutes to fix this. We're going to give him 10 minutes to fix this. Come on. Rosas to Barkley. Beltran. Swansea have got all their men behind the ball here now, pretty much. Goebbels drives inside. Don't shoot. Goebbels. Stop shooting! Or if you're going to shoot, dread it on target. Right. Drastic measures. But we're going to go 3-2-2-3. So, yeah. This isn't a practice formation. This is literally just a spur of the moment. I'm a bit irritated kind of formation. I like this. We're going to go for it. Demand more. I demand more nothingness. That's what I demand. Oh my god. Oh god, no. Please don't make it. We just need to nick the ball from here and we've got 3. Oh, will you just go and suck a fat one? Carl Lawty has made it 2-0 to Swansea. Absolute tosh. We're not going to win the Champions League and we're not going to win the Premier League, are we? Let's be honest. If we're losing 2-0 at home to Swansea, I mean, piss off. Look at this. Yeah, love it. Although, when you go very attacking, you might as well just literally put 10 men in your goal. Do you know what I mean? Like, and just not bother going forward, because it just does nothing. Time's going to run out. It's going to be 2 defeats today. A wonderful episode. That's problematic. That's very problematic. We had a chance there. I'm going to get aggressive and say, you weren't good enough today. You certainly flipping weren't. Stunned by incisive Swansea. Quite. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to come back for the Chelsea and Barcelona games, I think. I always like having a home game and an away game in the same episode. So, yeah, we're going to do that. We'll have the home game against Chelsea. They're 5th in the table, so they're quite near to us. And then we'll have the extra Champions League game against Barcelona, which will be crucial. Between that is the Inter game, so that one's very exciting as well. Hopefully we'll win that, and it will put us in a position where on the last day we can actually go through. It will be very, very exciting. Thanks so much for watching the episode today. Sorry I couldn't bring you any wins. A bit disappointing. I'm really angry considering that we were in alright form before that. And yeah, not brilliant. Thank you so much for the episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, then please do like, share and subscribe. Make sure you come back for the next episode. Could be a crucial Champions League one where we might actually be able to qualify and we get to travel to the new camp. So that's exciting. Until I see you there, stay cool. Bollocks.